Hi folks, I'm meteorologist Tom Kvicka with your Sunday evening weather update. We've got it all for you coming up here across the area. Of course, we're seeing the weather headlines. This is the week ahead. I've got two main points on this. First of all, it's going to be a chilly start. You might already notice here this Sunday evening is getting chilly, and it'll get colder overnight under a mostly clear sky. Just a few high clouds. That's not going to affect the temperatures any. Beneficial rain, though. That's the second headline as we start Thursday into the weekend. So we are looking at some good rain chances and some good amounts there, at least this early on. Now, we kind of got burned a little bit on Sunday. Not as many folks received rainfall as we thought they would, but some did, and they were glad to get what little bit they got. Satellite and radar, this is the situation now. We do see those high clouds streaming up from the southwest from time to time here during the day. But other than that, there's really no features. We did have some dry air coming in, and the lower levels of the atmosphere, surface dew points are a good bit lower coming in this Sunday evening, and that is going to help the temperature drop overnight. Futurecast, our in-house model, we're seeing mostly fair skies, I said, for tonight, but tomorrow we'll see some high cloudiness and some mid-level cloudiness, and that will linger into tomorrow night and keep it from getting as cold as it could tomorrow night, although it will be quite cold. And I do think the readings will be pretty similar to what we have for tonight. So in detail, city by city and parish by parish, 43 is your typical low for November 27th and the record 22. We are going to see a light freeze across part of the area. I've got 30 degrees explicitly up there in Natchitoches and Winfield, and some locations in between and other areas or even up in that area. I think 29 degrees, maybe even a 28 could happen, but that would be very few and far between there. Coming south, we got 33 for the metro area. Now remember, even with these numbers that I give for these specific points, say 30 in Winfield, in Winn Parish, it could get as cold as 28, 29, maybe as warm as 33 in some locations. So that's what we're up against as forecasters with some of this stuff. 35, 36 for some of the higher readings for the night, overnight. And those of you who do reach freezing, it'll probably only be about 2 to 4 hours time frame in most locations. Typically, we see 65 for Monday's high, the 27th. We're not going to be there. We're going to have a crisp day. We're going to see temperatures staying in the 50s. Oakdale may be the warmest point. DeRidder 57, Leesville 57, 58 at Oakdale. So that would be a little warm pocket. But as you head northward and eastward, northeastward just a bit, you see there is a trend toward lower readings. A bit cooler in Winfield, Natchitoches, Manny, Colfax, Jena, going into Jonesville and Fairleigh, Vidalia. I think it'll stay in the lower 50s over in that direction, and humidity will be low. 7-day numbers then, getting off to a pretty good start the early middle part of the week. Just crisp afternoons, but cold nights. 33 Tuesday morning, 32 Wednesday morning, and we have that 33 average for your Monday morning as well. And then moving into Thursday, we start a change in the forecast. So this is kind of like a split personality with the weather, as we'll see fine weather for the first and middle part, and a distinct change in the pattern starting on Thursday with a round of rain and thunderstorms. And then we'll see things kind of calm down as that disturbance aloft kind of bounces off of us and heads northward. So Friday's rain chances are lower, and we may even see a few rays of sun mixing with clouds later in the day. But then Saturday and Sunday, with a second wave of energy aloft coming through, and actually a front which will come through in the Friday night, Saturday morning time frame, and then kind of hang up around Cenla on Sunday. That is going to lead to kind of an active weekend, maybe a wet weekend for Saturday and Sunday. I've got high rain chances those days, maybe some thunderstorms mixing in on Sunday. So we take that 4-day period. I'm optimistic, maybe a beneficial rain. I've got a question mark there right now, but the more data that Nick and I look at, maybe the better possibilities are. And maybe my next forecast for that I do Monday evening, maybe I can change that to an exclamation point from a question mark. And looking at your outdoors planner for the early and middle part of the week, there are your times for Monday. We got one major there, one major on Tuesday, and Wednesday we're picking up another 2 majors that day, and we'll see a full round of minors with 2 minors each day. Best potential looks to be maybe Tuesday and Wednesday. Thanks for being with me, and of course, as you head out the door tomorrow for work and school, it's back to reality. Bundle up, it will be chilly.